Welcome to week 3 of my journey on achieving a better body and a better life. This week, I teach you the safe way to go walking. Do not do what I did. I was also able to grab a pair of Powerblocks. They call themselves the world's greatest dumbbell. I'm going to give you my initial opinion after just using them once, just a quick overview. I'm also going to talk about Chloe Ting's upcoming 2-week shred for 2020. I'm excited yet kind of scared. So we have a lot to get to this week. Let's get this video started. About to finish up any filming and do some editing and just taking Gaboo out for a quick little walk. She always has to walk like right along the edge of the sidewalk. I don't know, it's weird. It is super hot out here, guys. I really don't recommend doing this out when it's hottest part of the day. I know to avoid it. Originally, when I looked out my window, it looked overcast. I was able to walk Gaboo really quickly, and it was still overcast. I walked into the house, and my roommate is a bit of a chatty Cathy. By the time they got done, sun's full blown, and that was about my hour that I could have got it in. I just said to myself, I just really have to get it done. I don't want to have to worry about it later. It's that hot. I just want to get home. I still have a little bit over a half mile to get there. Just really hot. I put in that water maybe 5 minutes ago. My head and my hair is already almost dry. The top part of my head is just really hot. I had to ration kind of my water. I can only carry 1 bottle when I do these walks, so I'm already out of water. I just made it back home, so I did make it, but this was just a no-no. Do not do this. I will talk more about this later. This was just a really bad idea, and I'm smiling a bit about it because my roommate's there and I just told him about it. He was a bit concerned for me when he kind of seen me as well. Don't do this to yourself. This was just a bad idea. I went against better judgment because I just wanted to get it done. It's the next day and a little bit after 7 p.m. This is how to do it. As you can tell, it's shady in some areas. It's cool. This is how to do this. So see, last time I was here, nobody was here because they were smart. This is the time to come. Check it out. Everybody's here. Or getting here. Everyone's getting here with their family. This is the time to come out and enjoy it. All right, let's not get heat strokes. I just made it home. It just kind of got dark once I made it in. I don't feel completely exhausted. My head isn't super hot. It's sweaty, but it doesn't feel like I could cook an egg on it. This is definitely the route, guys. Keep it safe. It's almost 10 p.m. here. So I've been waiting for my Powerblocks all day. They are here. I ordered these things 2 weeks ago. Normally retail for about $170. I paid about $50 extra in, I guess, quarantine tax to get a pair. As you know, all fitness equipment is sold out everywhere. I'm actually doing a Beachbody program called Lift 4 here. I really wanted to try out those weights. I wanted to kind of record a workout. I wanted to see if I was prepared for next week to start recording that Chloe Ting challenge. In the beginning, I was kind of doing a warm-up, and I was also testing out the Powerblocks here. And as you can see here, I'm taking my time, making sure those weights are locked in correctly. Later on in the video, I'll kind of explain an issue I was having with them. So I make sure I double check that. We start doing some skull crushers here. The program does a lot of lifting. I actually kind of like this program. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed lifting the weights. My plan is at a later time, I want to take some of this footage from this first workout And then later on, hopefully we have a comparison and we could just see how my fitness has improved over time. I left this in here just to kind of show the difficulty I had kind of getting up. And I don't remember the last time I attempted a push-up. It must have been years. And a lot of times with these exercise videos, I just do what I can. If they have a low impact modification, I do it. If they don't, I kind of create my own. Don't look to me on anything on form or how to do a push-up or any of these exercises. I'm just learning like everybody else. But I just try to do the best that I can. Most of the time, if I am sweating, if I'm not hurting myself, if I'm getting movement, I just go along with it. I don't know, I don't even think I did one push-up. I don't even know what that was, but I did attempt something. And now they move us on over to the HIIT portion of it. I'm struggling at this point. I think I had to use that wall to kind of brace myself. They are doing mountain climbers here. I know that back is supposed to be more straight. I'm probably, my hip area is probably raised up more than it needs to, but again, I only have the strength to do a couple and I have to kind of rest and then kind of try again. And I'm just taking my time, moving a bit slow, but not trying to get injured. I know I have not attempted any floor work or ground work, and I don't know when. I really dislike doing anything on the ground. And I think that probably has just a lot to do with my mobility right now, to be honest. I'm up there and I'm doing it again. Just trying, you know, to kind of keep that sweat and kind of that cardio up. They had us do something called catchers here. I think they got about 10 in. I maybe got 3. If that. You know, when I say mobility, it just means because of my size, and it's not the easiest even for me to get up and move around, but hey, we're trying something. Here, they're having us do rope pulls. They have us do this motion where we're moving our hips side to side. I tried doing it and I don't know, I was feeling, it wasn't pain because my back or muscles. What it actually just felt like is, even though I had some padding there, just the feeling of my bones kind of on the floor, my hip bones, if that makes sense. So I tried out of my hands for some extra padding. And hey, when I still kind of felt it, I just stopped. It's locked in. Something I did, as soon as I lifted it out, I would make sure my eyes, especially before I lifted it up above my head, I would just check here and here. And then the important where I checked also was just here and here. So this happened a couple times when I was working out. Let's say if I wanted the white weight, which is that 9-pounder, well, it would clip here, but then it would go under the weight below. And it locks in, you know, maybe you think you're set, and if lifting it up, if you look at it, it's not correctly in, but it does lift out of the system that way. And then if you check here, your weights are off. So you have it here and you have it kind of here. This part is kind of what's dangerous. If you notice, especially a lot of the exercise I was doing, they were overhead. I mean, any part of your face, either it's your eye socket, your nose, bridge of your nose, your mouth. These things fall on you, even though it's a single weight, it's very heavy. They can definitely cause some damage. As you can tell in my videos, I'm pausing the video, checking my weights, pushing play when I'm ready to go again, saying, oh, hey, check those 4 spots that I check, but really it doesn't really take long. It's a glance on the side, glance on the other side. This is just a quick overview of the Powerblocks. I was really excited to get them, especially with this quarantine. Fitness equipment is very hard to get, and I didn't want to incorporate some lifting. So I was really excited to get my pair. I am happy with them. Just using them after that first workout, I do prefer them over the Bowflex 552s that I had. The Bowflex were probably two of the Powerblocks put together in lengthwise. They were very, very bulky. If you look on YouTube, I'm sure there's already videos that compare them, so I'm not going to do that. I know there's other people that can do it a lot better than I can. They'll have both sets and kind of walk you through them and use them for longer than I have. So this week's roundup, food was on point. I only had one meal, not a full day, but one meal that was a bit more indulgent. I got 5.5 days of activity done this week. My sleeping habits have become more routine. I've been getting up no later than 9 a.m. every morning this week. I want to get up earlier, but it seems I just can't get to bed earlier than midnight, 1 a.m. So I'm still working on it. This was the first week of classes, yet so far, despite being a stress eater, I just really haven't struggled with any of that this week. This was a solid week. If I continue doing what I did this week, I should have some pretty awesome results come weigh-in time. So I've had a Fitbit Inspire HR for almost 3 weeks. I'm going to be giving my review on that device in my next video. I'm also going to be posting my week 1 of the Chloe Ting Shred 2020 challenge. I'll be doing all the low impact modifications. I will also have my first weigh-in after the first 4 weeks of my journey. Let's keep chasing that better body and better life, and we'll see you next week.